And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Wilson to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Adrian Claymore.
You gonna punt this time?
To get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
4th and 20, sir. Be able to punt the ball. Oh, you going for it again? Okay.
Defensive backs. None of them blitz.
All right.
Back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep
their
helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And time for us to take a break here in the booth. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
You can do all the audibles you want.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to air one out. And this is,
are you serious? Are you serious?
Touchdown, Seattle. Jermaine Kearse, 61 yards. And his guys are an extra point away.
Are you serious, though? All right.
For the point after.
Got that lucky ass catch.
And he knocks it through.
That's lucky. I still got a minute and 54 seconds to go down to our school again, so it don't matter.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard.
You know me better than that. I don't never do the same play twice. I don't know why you even said that. No matter if it worked or not, I ain't doing nothing twice.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time
you got jokes.
Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here's Wilson. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today.
Whatever.
Got him a little bit
you got that lucky little fumble. It's all right.
In the first half.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his
got my shit right back, boy.
At the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming
what you panicking for? What you panicking for? You ain't out there.
In this situation, if you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try
You ain't out there. What you panicking for?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him.
Not going to get him.
Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 74 yards. And the Falcons
sing that song for him. Sing that song.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
It's all right.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock. So
let you know if it show up tonight. That's all I'm doing.
Against a letdown there.
Looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
His feet must have touched.
End zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Oh, they gave it to me. It didn't come up on my screen. That's how I know I got that now.
Kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm winning like always.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And what do you got on here in this
I got
situation?
videos and screenshots too, nigga.
Back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot
let you know
where you
you
may
can't
not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look.
What I tell you? What did 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 I tell you? Don't throw that shit the ball.
Atlanta now
did I tell you that?
on the field. And following
I
that
swear I told you that.
One-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Me, 14-7. I just got to let Husky know. Why you putting him your safety all the way back there for?
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. And with that
what about the second half, sir?
North of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's
I'm going to school before the second half.
And, you know,
I got to. I don't have a choice.
That up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Which mean I'm trying to show out.
On the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I'm always trying to show out. It don't matter.
Here's Ryan. That is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
That was a touchdown, but it's all right.
After the break.
I think get the ball back. It don't matter.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action
I'm
here
going
in
to get the ball
quarter
back.
number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I'm so sure of that.
Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Y'all work some more, too?
Defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can
Y'all
get
work
low
some more?
and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop.
Your team played New England.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things
I
during
highly
a
doubt
game,
that, but okay.
But here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, Wilson. He sets to fire deep. And a shot
Dang, that was mine. That was fucking mine.
Successful. 4th down now.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing.
What do I tell you?
They had the
You better know what down you are. I'm going to tell you that
with
shit.
the in route accompanying it, what people
Yeah,
call
I'm
a
gonna tell
dagger
you that.
route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time through the air.
I gave him that. I gave him that. He ain't getting nothing else. He ain't getting nothing else from me. I gave him that shit.
Because they thought maybe they'd stopped him on 3rd down.
You didn't take it. I gave you
just
that.
didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
They'll run it here with Michael. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 2nd down following the run.
Nope.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Pick your play. Come on.
3rd down now following the run. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
Well, the field goal
I thought that middle was going to be cut. I guess not.
Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Wilson on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
I don't know who asked you talking about beating the show like gonna be this nigga over here.
The red zone here.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction. While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that brings up 4th down.
70-year-old white.
So Wilson will head to the sideline, and on comes Steven Hauschka for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He's at the 30, 10, 5.
But Cheek City, but Cheek City, but Cheek City.
76 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Let me save that run right there.